Yep. What's up? How are you? I'm good. Thanks. How are you? Love to hear that. Now, today, I said that I was going to show some back end builds. I'm still trying to work on the back end build that I'm going to make for my account. But for right now, I want to show you the back end build that we use for the Pro-Am team. We made this switch recently. We kind of realized that we were probably undersized. Originally, we had a 6'5" lock and a 6'7", secondary lock. And, we just wanted to be a little bit bigger. You know what I'm saying? We want our lock to be a little bit bigger, but at the same time, we wanted a power forward that could kind of do a little bit of everything. And I think we managed to do that with this build. I think this build is really, really good. We're still learning how to really defend, but, I don't think it's going to be a hard adjustment at all for this season. But I want to get this out right now because I think whether you play Pro-Am or not, you can use a build like this in Random Rec. Random Rec is not fun. Random Rec is a struggle, it's a grind, and I think that you would like to use a build, if you're not a point guard or a center, using a build that can do a little bit of everything, whether it's shoot, defend, finish at the rim. This build is going to be able to do that, so let's get right into it. 6'8", 249, 7'6" wingspan. Alright, so let's go into the physicals. So we want to be as heavy as possible while still maintaining the 70 Excel. 70 Excel gives you fast feet bronze. Fast feet bronze is a low overall, but you're 6'8", so you're still going to be moving and grooving around the court, side to side. And we wanted to try this build with a 95 strength, so you're going to get Immovable Enforcer, arguably the best defensive badge in the game. Really like this badge. We're going to, hopefully at some point in our lives for Pro-Am, we're going to start running a lot more, and when it's a pick and roll defense, we're just going to switch. And this build is going to have to be able to guard the ball. Immovable Enforcer is what gets the guard to pick up the ball quick. So we wanted to try that out. We're going to have an 80 vert because I think you need that for the block and rebounding that we have. And you're going to have a 98 stamina so your fat ass doesn't get tired. Okay, now, this build does a little bit of everything. If you've ever watched Pro-Am, back-end build is arguably the most important position on defense. It's arguably the most important position on defense, okay? So let's start with some of the irrelevant parts here. We're going to go to a 75 pass. For the times that you do get the rebound over your center, Silver Break Starter could be all you need. Obviously, 86 pass is where you get better pass styles and Break Starter Gold, but I really don't think this is a bad pass accuracy. I'm eventually going to have this on my lock build that I recently just posted about. So I really think that this is a great pass. This is a great pass. 40 speed with balls, so you can get just half decent dribble animations. Nothing really to talk about with that, to be quite honest with you. Shooting, you're just going to max it out. 78 here and an 84 here. With the wingspan that we have with this build, it is essential to be able to still shoot well. 84 gives you Mini Magician Gold, which if you've watched any of my videos in the past is my favorite badge on offense this year. I love Midi. But if you go up to 85, you don't gain anything. So we're going to do 84 here. 3-pointer, Agent 3 is cool. You know what I'm saying? But that corner specialist at 76 is probably more important than Agent 3. But, you go up to a 78 just because 3-pointer is probably the only attribute this year where you don't need to be badge hunting. Like, if you can just max out your 3, just max out your 3. You know what I'm saying? Next, let's go into dunk. You want to be able to dunk just a little bit. So we're going to go with 65 here, baby. We're going to go, We're going to go 40 here. We're going to lower that there. Not dunking a ton with this build, but we still want to be able to maybe slip. Maybe do a backdoor. 65 is really all you need. I know that at 70 something you get better badges, but with the way that we play, we're not really too concerned with the finishing. We just want to be able to defend at a high level and be able to shoot. That's exactly what we can do on offense with this build. Let's go to defense. 74 interior. I think that's all you need this year. No matter what your interior is, if you catch yourself underneath the basket, no matter your interior, you're going to get dunked on. I have a 94 driving dunk build. I've dunked on centers multiple times that had high 90s interior. Interior's a very fraudulent stat this year. 74 gives you post-move lockdown on bronze. I think that that's good enough. Like I said in the beginning of the video, we might switch this build onto a guard. 91 perimeter gets you pick, dodge, or gold, just in case, we do just say fight over the screen, or we switch and you want to be able to fight over the screen. This just makes it kind of easier to me, I think, to guard guards. You could go 87, but I think 91 just gives you better flexibility. You also get ankle breakers on gold. So being 6'8", a little bit bigger, the extra help on perimeter defense definitely doesn't hurt. I've made videos in the past about 95 steal. 95 steal is beautiful. If you're trying to play any passing lanes at all, Hoff Interceptor is a gorgeous, beautiful, darling badge. Glove Gold is really good as well. And Right Stick Ripper, if you know what you're doing with Right Stick, is obviously very good too. But this is a back end build. More times than not, you're going to be off ball than on ball. And you want to be able to play the lanes, especially when you're 6'8", you have 80 speed and a 7'6" wingspan. You're getting a lot of steals. Next, 87 block. Like I've said before in the past, I have a Kevin Durant build, okay? And I have 87 block on that build. And it's unbelievable the blocks that you can get. You get chase down gold. So as a back end, if you're chasing down the roll, you want a greater chance to block that shot, or at least contest it. If you don't get a block, you don't get a block. But if you want to be able to at least contest it, 87, you get that. If you dared go up higher, go for it. I don't mind it, but whatever. You also get Anchor. Anchor's going to be on silver. Also, very, very good badge. Just, it kind of, my buddy that runs this build was saying that this is kind of like Intimidator, because even when I don't block the shot, but I alter the shot, Anchor pops up. So, sure, give us that silver. And then Pogosec, eventually we're going to have this on gold because we're going to up the rebound quite a bit here. If you miss a block, you can jump again real fast. That's really all you got to say about that. Defensive rebound, we're going to go up to a 93. Box out, Beast, Hoff, rebound chaser, gold. A lot of centers in Pro-Am run a 93 rebound of some kind. So I don't think you need 99 rebounding on any build this year, quite honestly. I think it obviously helps. But if you know what you're doing to get in position, I don't think you need 99 rebound. Obviously, I'm not going to say don't do 99 rebound on a build, but with a back-end build, you're going to have a center that's going to be down there most of the time as well. So 93 rebounds really good. Box out Beast Hoff is really good. Anything you get Hoff is really good. So you get this at 93. No reason to go up any higher than that. We want to be able to get some O boards though. You know what I'm saying? We still want you to get some O boards. So we're going to up this thing to a 74 right there. Okay. That is going to allow you to at least go up and get some O boards if you decide to go get it. He gets really good animations on offensive rebound. I think that since you have all your badges with the D board, the attribute here plays way better because of this, whatever rebound you decide to put up higher than the other. We want him to have gold rebound chaser so we can help rebound a lot, whether it's offense or defense. And having that rebound chaser, just this rebound really feels like an 85 on offense, maybe even more. This build gets doubles with a center alongside him. Just an all-around really, really good defensive build. We really like the versatility that it brings, and really think that this is a build that would be great in Random Rec as well. But that's our back-end build. I'm going to show another version of this build right now, just in case you wanted to, mix some things up a little bit, but you're going to be a two-way spot-up threat. Evan Mobley, my favorite forward in the league. Al, corner specialist, Horford, and Dave shouldn't be top 100 to Boucher. Okay? If you wanted to mix this build up a little bit, I think the first thing you can say is go down to, lower your strength a little bit. Keep the same physicals right there. Probably 87 here. I like 92 block just because. this is literally the only change that I would probably make. Just be better rebounding, better interior, and maybe we can up this. That's the only change that I would make. You're going to be a little bit more versatile defensively. Yes, you're going to lack the strength. I mean, you're going to get gold and movable. I think it's worth sacrificing if you're not going to be on ball as much. But if you're going to be on ball, you gotta have the 95 strength. So our build, the one that we run with fives, is gonna have it's gonna have to be on ball a little bit more. But you're gonna gain a little bit more interior and a little bit more block, a little bit more board, and then I think 87 would be fine there if you're not trying to switch, but you're trying to drop down a little bit more. This would be the second way or second version that I would rock this. I know that I just said that 74 interior is fine, but the more the better. I think just helps, quite honestly, especially if you're undersized. I really don't have a problem with this build at all. Highly recommend making one of these builds. I like the first build. That's why we made it for Pro-Am. I love Immovable Enforcer Hoff. I love that. So I recommend making that build. But if you want to block a little bit more, maybe get a little bit more board, get a little bit better interior defense, I definitely think that this one's pretty good too. But this is the build that we run at the Foreign Pro-Am. This is a build that I might, the second version I just showed you, I might make and just show you the power of a 95 steel and a 92 block. But either way, love these builds. We're almost to 1,000 subs. We're over halfway. We just hit 600. It feels like we're right there. So I really appreciate the support. Leave a like and comment below if you want to run with us. I'm down to run with anyone. I would love if we could get a point guard to run with, because I have a headache running point guard all the time. But nonetheless, hit me up if you want to run rec. Trying to get some gameplay out to you guys, get some more builds going. I'll probably post some polls talking about a build that I'm going to make and get your guys' opinion and help on it. But yeah, like the video, subscribe to the channel, baby, and I'll see you in the next video.